Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Invader 1 coming to you, and guess what? Yes, this is the Vorcha Engineer gameplay video. And at the same time, this is where I announce the four winners to the name contest that I put out on my Meet Invader 1 video for the Omega single player DLC. So the four winners will get a $25 credit that they can use for the single player Omega DLC, which is coming out very soon by BioWare. Alright guys, so let's get to it. The first winner, okay, is I'm a Halo guy. And for you guys that do not know what the name what this name even means, this is Grand Nigazek, alright? For all you geeks like myself and everybody else out there, this is the Ferengi Emperor from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. So yes, I know, but you know, whatever. I had to give it to him, alright? So now, I'm a Halo guy, I will reach out to you and you are gonna get hooked up. So Cerberus, by the way, wanted to say Happy Thanksgiving, and they wanted to give you a nice warm blade to the gut, just letting you know, hey, they are so happy with the name that you provided. Now, this next one I like a lot, alright? This was submitted by Excalibur2112, and it is Slobberknocker. So the collectors thought, hey, happy Thanksgiving, Slobberknocker, and guess what? Have a nice little warm beak to the face, and enjoy it quite well this Thanksgiving, of course. Now, this other one, you guys are gonna be like, well, it's not as funky, but I thought it was kind of cute. You know, it was like spaghetti netty. It kind of makes sense. You know, he's got a net, you know, a little spaghetti net, whatever. So I sent spaghetti netty over to the Geth, and I told him, hey, you know what, spaghetti netty, see how they get, see if they let you in for Thanksgiving. You know, since you play Mass Effect quite a bit with the Geth, like just go out there, see what they do. So the Geth just welcomed spaghetti netty so much. I mean, they just gave him hugs. They zapped him a little bit. They tickled him so much. I mean, it was just, man, Spaghetti Netty had such a freaking good time. I mean, it was nothing but laughter. It was nothing but stun lock. Oh my god, he just loved it. The stun lock was absolutely amazing. And there you go. Look at that warm welcome. Now, I was tempted to give the next one the Freddy Krueger name, but no, I accepted Chupacabra as the final ultimate winner. Now you guys must be thinking like, what the hell is Chupacabra? Now, for you guys that are not from the Caribbean, okay, in the Caribbean there's a mythical creature, kind of like the Bigfoot in the United States, okay, called Chupacabra. Now this mythical creature goes around sucking goat's blood, all right. Now, the Reapers thought this was great, so they came and gave him a hug. They just welcomed Chupacabra in. They said, hey, it's all good. We love you. So, they did nothing but give Chupacabra a lot of hugs. Now, you guys can search that in the internet. Let me tell you, Chupacabra was a big sensation for a while until he was absolutely ridiculous. So I thought it was freaking hilarious having that name. So that was the name that I picked for this guy. And let's talk a little bit about him, because let me tell you something. The Vorcha Engineer, I'm not too happy with him. I'm still not too happy with him. But I gotta tell you that they did a buff. They brought his neck. His neck. They brought his net. Okay, submission net back up. BioWare did the update, and whatever. He's okay now, but he's still, whatever. Let's just get into it. Submission net. Let's go into rank 4. I recommend damage for the net because he's gonna need all the amount of damage that he can get to destroy enemies. All right. Rank 5, damage and slow, so you can slow down enemies because you do not want to be near enemies. This guy gets destroyed even with his additional capabilities. I mean, he's got no shields. All right. And then the last one is I like, but they're both good on the submission. They're both really good. Again, if you want to set it up against barriers and shields, but I like the area of effect that the electrical field has, because it stuns other enemies. All right, and it primes them at the same time for other things. So I recommend the electrical field. Now, there's different ways of building this guy. You could build him without Incinerate and use him like a sniper, which is what I recommend. But if I wanted to use Incinerate here, and I wanted to keep it because of the burning damage that you could. It's really good against armor. At the same time, it continues killing enemies. So I felt that this guy needed it, and I just felt that he needed it, and this is why this build is a little funky. Now, for Bloodlust, guys, he really needs Bloodlust. No melee damage because this guy could, whatever. You can do some you can do some good melees, but I don't know. I just really not feeling that guy. I would say rank 4 health regeneration, rank 5 weapon damage, so like that you have a bonus and health regeneration, and rank 6 for bloodlust. And he really needs bloodlust. You got to turn bloodlust on immediately, guys, because this guy I tested him out on platinum, tested him out on gold, and let me tell you something. He's just not tanky at all, and for him to survive, it's just absolutely something else. And even the bloodlust doesn't stack as much. You have to kill as many enemies as you can to stack. Now for the here I'm a little upset that I missed weapon damage at the end, but for the training. But I went for rank 5 weapon damage on the top, and rank 4 weapon damage, rank 5 power damage. But if you creating this guy as a sniper, which is also a recommendation, okay, put headshots on rank 5, and then on rank 6 you go for the weapon damage again, and you do not use incinerate. You just use the submission net, and you max it out. You max out bloodlust, and you max out his training and health and shields. Okay, that's how you set up the sniper, because this guy can. He kind of sucks when his bloodlust goes crazy. He kind of yells and all that, but still, if you can keep this guy at a distance from enemies, that's the best way to go. Health and fitness, I got it up to rank 4, guys, and that's why this build is so funky. I did a 6, 5, 6, 5. 4 build. Okay, that's what I did. But I also recommend the sniper build, where he's using his net and then hitting the enemy with a sniper. Now, what are the weapons that I recommend? Here I'll be using the Cerberus Harrier. The Typhoon is okay for him. Okay, the particle rifle is also great. The Striker is really good for him. The Collector is alright for like silver and bronze. I would say. I wouldn't use it in gold. The Falcon is good also. You keep enemies away with the Falcon. The Revenant, the Saber is excellent. Okay, if you guys are going to use him like a sniper, even though this is an assault rifle, it kind of works like a sniper. Alright, the Valkyrie is good, but many people don't have it. Don't be jealous, guys. And nope. None of those. Okay, now for sniping, Black Widow, perfect for him. Excellent. Alright. Nope. The Valiant, yes, but it's just not as powerful as the Black Widow. So, I mean, I'm at the level that I have it, right? The Indra is the other one that will be really good for him. So that I definitely recommend. And that is it for the snipers, guys. Because that's all. That's all. But you definitely want to keep this guy away. Shotguns, Geth Plasma, of course. Alright, the Wraith, of course. Good guns. Now, skip. Oh, the Gross Spike Throw, really good, because you can, it's very accurate. You can shoot from a distance. And the Claymore, of course. The Claymore is just, the big bad boy. Now, for the Rieger and the Piranha, I would recommend these, but the thing is that means that you have to be really up close to the enemy on gold and on platinum. And this guy just really can't handle it. I mean, he could do some damage, but he's just, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. And SMGs, all the SMGs are good for him, okay? Any of the SMGs. Now, they did do a buff to the Collector SMG this week. So, if you do use the Collector SMG, hey, all the power to you. I kind of want to highlight that, because they did some kind of buff this week. And, the Collector SMG actually has a little bit more damage now. I felt that they probably felt that they needed it, and I'm glad they did. Now, guys, guess what? This is a gold game, but I know that you guys are wondering, whoa, what's going on? What's going on with my platinum gameplay here? All right, I've been getting requests to do gold gameplay because I don't know. Some people say, oh, people only go up to gold, but I'm just saying the reason I show you guys platinum gameplay. Number one is to show you how these characters, every character, can handle platinum. Alright, and number two, because I want to show you guys how he can manage multiple enemies. Like, I'm going after Phantoms, I'm going after Reapers, Collectors, I'm going to multiple enemies all at once. But, at the same time, I did do that. I played him on platinum a few times, and I will show you guys some platinum gameplay later on. I will create a platinum video with him. He kind of sucks for platinum. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. This is the first character that I'm somewhat disappointed with. I really wish I could say a lot of good things about him, but he's just. I mean, he's got Incinerate, right? It's a great power, but I mean, I'd rather use the Quarian Female Engineer. If I want Incinerate, or the Human Engineer. I'd rather use somebody else than this guy for that. And he's got the submission depth, but it's a little slow, and at the same time, Phantoms seem to dodge it every time. I would actually shoot the submission net all the way from one side of the map to a phantom that is taking cover that hasn't even seen me, and I'll shoot the submission net, and then the moment it's getting over to her, she just it disappears. When it doesn't disappear, I'm sorry, she just like jumps over, like as if she determined, like, oh, I know this net is coming over to me. How in the freaking world does she know? Okay, now this is gold gameplay, but what is special about this gold gameplay, guys? This is with randoms. I don't know any of these guys. All right, and as you guys know, I have said it many times in the videos in the past that throughout the week I do play random gold games with randoms and random platinum games. Okay, I did not trust this guy to do a random platinum game, but I wanted to just do a random gold game because I'll meet a lot of players that I don't know. Now on this game, all these guys are random. I don't know who these guys are. I just decided to, I created a lobby, and then just, whoever jumped in, we just started the match, and we had some decent players and whatever. I just got on there and then started playing. So these are all randoms. I don't know any of these guys, and this is gold, guys. And yes, we're rocking the Reapers, and we had a good time. The only thing is that, guys, this was pretty intense. I was just really trying to destroy things with this guy. It takes a lot. It takes quite a bit, and not only that, I'm trying to stay alive because he's just like got paper shields, number one, and his health, although it's high, it's just not enough to handle like the higher difficulties the way you normally would. I mean, like on platinum, and then, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did a few platinum gameplays with him, and I did not feel that it was even worthy to show you guys, because he was just so flimsy, and I had to do a lot of hiding. I mean, with this guy, you definitely, even on gold, you have to take cover. You have to use his dodge quite a bit, because even with the bloodlust on and you're killing enemies and stacking the bloodlust, it's just not enough, guys. He just really, it's just not enough. So I don't know. I think maybe he could do use a little boost to his shields, because he might be viable on gold, silver, and bronze, but for platinum, he's not really that platinum worthy. I'm sorry, I have to say it. This is going to be the first time that I actually say that a character is not that great for platinum. He is usable in platinum. Don't get me wrong, you can't use him in platinum. He is okay. It depends on your skill level, right? So if you have your skill level up, you know how to use these characters, you're okay. You're a survivalist. You can survive. Then this guy, you can make him work. But in reality, I mean, why use him when you can use other characters that have Incinerate, or you can use the Batarian Sentinel that has a net and has Shockwave. So, I'm really not a big fan of this guy, but I enjoy the fact that he's here. At least this is a different kit that we have. It's different. Submission net, well, whatever. I mean, I in that situation, you could use him as a sniper, and I tried it before. I used the Valiant on him. I definitely recommend the Black Widow or the Widow on them. That's better because you use the submission net, and then right away you can go right ahead and snipe whatever enemy you want to snipe. All right, guys. So yeah, the tools that I'm using here, just so you know, because I realized that a little late that I didn't show you guys what I was carrying. So I put the Assault Rifle Amp 5 for the gear bonus. I put the Assault Rifle Rail Amp 1 because I didn't have anything higher than that. I guess I used them a lot. And then I used Disruptor Ammo so that I could detonate it with Incinerate, and do some nice explosions. And I also had Power Efficiency because I wanted to make sure that his Incinerate and his Submission Net come back up. And that his cooldown it's still really good. Although his cooldown is not effective for his powers, but I wanted to make sure that his power efficiency was pretty quick, because I don't know, I needed to make sure he was able to do some kind of damage at least. And on my Service Harrier, I have the extended, not the extended barrel, the new one, the high velocity one, which is really good, which you get a lot of damage. Ooh, nice punch over there. That was pretty cool. So, anyways, you get more damage with that, and at the same time, I added the additional ammo to the to the gun. Now, the reason I did this gameplay like this, and I said, you know what, let me show you guys some random play that I did here with randoms on gold, is because it was it was a cool game. I don't know any of these guys. Unfortunately, none of them had mics. They didn't want to talk. They were shy. I don't know what was up. And at the same time, I am trying to finish one of my last banners. Not the last one, but I have quite a few to still work on. But I have a banner, the Death Guard, I believe, which is the one for the Reapers. So, you know, I wanted to at least get a lot of Husk points or Reaper points. I need Cannibal points. So, actually playing on gold this one time worked out for me. So that's why I'm trying to kill everything as much as possible. That's why I actually use all my missiles, which is very rare. Normally, I like to leave at least 1 missile or 2 missiles or whatever. But you know, I'm trying to make sure I want to get that Death Guard. I want to beat Death Guard. So I gotta get it. I already got the Cerberus Warfighter. I got all that. You know, that's rigged. So guys, his powers. I mean, who doesn't know what Incinerate does? It continues doing burning damage, and at the same time, you can use it to detonate fire explosion. You can use it to really destroy enemies, and that's the way I use it here. I use Incinerate a lot. If you notice over there, I'm doing some kind of some fire explosions on the enemies. You see, I'm detonating them right on the brute. I'm doing a lot of that. Okay. The other thing that you can do with his submission net, as I told you guys in the beginning, I like to set it up so that it could incapacitate the enemy, but at the same time do damage across multiple enemies. So like if you go in the beginning of any wave and you're able to shoot the net in the midst of a mob of enemies, and you just, you know, shoot it over to a mob of like cannibals or whatever, they're all gonna get shocked. They're all gonna get wrecked. You know, so it's a lot of fun to do that. All right, so let's see what we got here. Got 2 Banshees. I mean, this was fun, guys. I mean, I had a good time, even though none of these guys spoke. It's the other thing, that when you go with randoms, I don't know. Sometimes they don't speak. I'm a very social person. I like to talk, you know, whatever. I mean, if you guys have noticed in some of the other videos, some of the people say, man, this guy just talks and talks and talks. But then at the same time, if I stop narrating, none of you guys are gonna watch this video, because then you guys are like, well, Invader, what else happened, or why does the submission net do that, or why does Incinerate do that, or what were you thinking when you were doing this? And now, I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking. All right, what I was thinking is that I am trying to stay away from the enemies so that I don't freaking die, because this guy is just so freaking flimsy. So you see me here, look at my screen. I got blood all over my screen. That's just not cool. So this is constant throughout the entire game. Look at this. His shields are so low, so you're constantly down to your health. And look, I can't see anything. I'm all jacked up. I don't know what's going on. You know, I'm here, just red bloody screen, and it's just ridiculous. It's just really ridiculous. I mean, I don't know, whatever. So yeah, I mean, if you guys like this guy, all the power to you. That is totally fine. I'm really not gonna rate him as anything really that great. I think it's cool that we have him. At least it's a new kit, you know, that people can use. You really have to be very. You notice that. You see, guys, I'm right away getting behind cover, whether it's soft cover or hard cover, because this guy just can't. He can't take a hit. He just forget it. And then if you do survive, you gotta make sure that you're constantly in the move, because you're gonna get downed. He's just way too flimsy. Also, guys, I want to make an announcement here. You've been listening this far, if you've watched the video this far, hey, all the power to you. Thank you for being a fan. And I want to let you guys know that I am recruiting for another game. Alright? I'm never gonna leave Mass Effect, guys. I love the game too much. So I am planning to rock Mass Effect all the way to Mass Effect 4. So I want to be there with you guys of Mass Effect 4 and all that. So that's not stopping. But I also play another game. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I also play Halo 4. And I'm recruiting to get at least a few more people into my Halo 4 roster. So if you're interested in playing with me, Halo 4, I want to be doing. I've already started playing Halo 4, guys. I've been having a lot of fun. A lot of wins. I had a few losses, but mostly wins. The team that I have is pretty decent. The only thing is that, you know, they're not that consistent. So, and that's okay, because, you know, everybody has families, people have this and that. There's nothing wrong against them. They're good players. But I want to see if I could, kind of like the way I do with Mass Effect. You know, when I do Mass Effect for playing Platinum, I mean, I have a massive list of players that I can play with. You know, and I don't have a clan. I don't do any of that. I don't have, you know, I don't have any of that, guys. I don't have a team. The only thing I am a part of is the N7 Spec Ops community, and that's not even a clan, it's a community that was created by Hudson, and he created it that way as a community, so like that there's no elitism or anything like that, and everybody's welcome, and we, you know, the good thing is we do know who are the gold players or who are the platinum players or silver players, and players that are leveling up. We do know that internally, but we don't, you know, we don't judge. I actually have helped silver players, you know, move up to gold and that kind of thing, but besides the N7 Spec Ops community, I don't have any clan or I don't have anything like that. So you guys come to me and I'll play with you guys. And I think I'm one of the few commentators that do that. That just play with pretty much randoms. I mean, people who send me messages, and you know, I don't always get to play with everyone, but I do my best. I really do my best to take out time to play with a few. And you could ask anybody here. They could even post comments on the bottom that if I do that, I mean, they'll confirm to you that I do that constantly. I'll go through my list, and I think in maybe one of these next videos, I'll show you guys my, the messages that I get on Xbox Live, and now on PS3 of people who want to play with me, and I do my best to play with you guys. So I'm only one person, but anyways, that's that. That's just a little spiel on that. So, you know, I like to have fun and I like to play hard. But I also like to have a good time, and I'm a very chill player. You know, I like to have fun. I like to joke around. You know, I'm very social. Whatever. You know, that comes from a lot of my background. But now going back to Halo 4, I'm recruiting guys. If you guys, any of you guys are interested in playing Halo 4 multiplayer, okay, multiplayer. And those are big team battles. Those are capture the flag games. Those are a lot of very different kinds of games. I want to start training with that. And I'm not, of course, I'm not leaving Mass Effect, guys. This is the thing about Mass Effect. Mass Effect has a huge appeal. I mean, Halo 4 came out, and I played the campaign, but I took my time with it, and that is rare because I'm a big Halo fan. But Mass Effect, just, I mean, I will play Halo 4, play the campaign, and then that was great. I'll stop, you know, I'll do 2 chapters. I'll stop, and then I'll play like an hour worth of Mass Effect or 2 hours worth. You know, because it's just Mass Effect still has its draw. I still enjoy it. I love all the characters. Well, not all, but I finally found my first one that I'm not a big fan of. Excuse me. But yeah, the first time I actually found a character that I'm not a big fan of, which is this one right here. And but whatever. I mean, Mass Effect has its draw. It's just still such a fun game. I can't seem to get bored with it. And I'm always finding new challenges to try to do. Like there's just unlimited challenges because of all the character kits that you have. You know, I would love to see more maps and game types, but so far, you know, the game just still has its draw, and I still really enjoy it. So I'm constantly playing Mass Effect still. Oh, look at that! It's the first time I die in the game, guys. And mind you, this is hard. Look at this. I'm taking cover. I'm putting my net. I got one guy. Look at this. Look at this. Do an explosion on him. Take cover again because this guy just can't survive. And that's, you know, that's how you do it. You got to be very either mobile or make sure you take a lot of cover with this guy. Alright, sorry, I just had to stop there and tell you guys that. But anyways, I am recruiting, so if any of you do want to play Halo 4 multiplayer with me, alright, with the Beta 1, just send me a message at Xbox Live. Let me know that that's what you want to do. You know, that's fine. You want to play both games with me? That's totally fine. I'll play both. I'm playing both, guys. I'm playing more Mass Effect than Halo. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am playing more Mass Effect than Halo, but what I want to do is kind of set it up so that throughout the week, I have quite a few days that I'm playing Halo, and I am rocking it and doing some really fun stuff because those are my roots, and I want to give Halo some love. But I'm going to continue doing Mass Effect, guys, all the way to Mass Effect 4. But if you're interested to play with me, not just the Mass Effect, I have the Mass Effect list. If you're already on my Mass Effect list, that's fine. You send me a message. I do keep it, and I do print it, and I do have a lot of the message on Xbox Live. And I do invite people in. But if you also want to play with me, Halo 4, let me know your skill level, and then whatever, we'll work with it. The reason I haven't shown more any multiplayer gameplay yet is because I'm learning the maps. I've had some good games, and you know, maybe I should just post that up. All my first games were successful. I mean, they were all successful. But we won. I mean, again, like I said before, I mean, the first few days we had big team battles, and we won every single one except 2. So, and we played, I think 8 games. I think it was 8 games. But anyways, guys, I definitely want to be able to rock that and bring a team on it. Now, for this guy, all right. If you notice that in some cases for the Ravagers, instead of doing Incinerate first, I shoot the net. That is because I want the net to continue doing damage to all the little swarmers. Although they're not a big deal to me, but if you're running around there and you got a ton of swarmers, the entire team can get swarmed by swarmers, and that kind of sucks, guys. I don't know. It's fun because in the beginning of the game, when I first started playing this game, I didn't realize that the swarmers could do that much damage. I was like, oh, they tickle you. And then when I was in bronze and then went to silver, oh, they're not too bad. They're still not too bad. And then I got to gold. All of a sudden, I get swarmer deaths. And I gotta be honest with you, it's kind of demoralizing seeing that you were killed by a swarmer in the kill feed. That's just not cool. A swarmer, you don't want a swarmer kill. It's like, well, what is that? Killed by a swarmer? You got killed by a cockroach. Oh, here we go, cover. See what I'm talking about, guys? Gotta take cover. You have to do it. If you don't do it, guys, you know what? Then whatever. Just really don't go up to these enemies, guys. This guy really can't take it. I mean, right now he's taking a few Banshee Warp Balls, but I mean, look at that. He's taking that, but that's because he was in cover. He still had a little bit that, he still had some cover from the Banshee, and whatever. He was able to do it, but this is how I'm playing with this guy. I don't know how everybody else is playing with him. I would like to show you some Platinum gameplay really, really soon. Actually, not too soon because Thanksgiving is tomorrow and I am going to be with the family, with friends. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of stuff and have fun. So I'm probably not going to have another video till maybe the weekend, or I don't even know. But I hope that you guys enjoy this. I really, really hope that, I don't know, I really hope that maybe if you guys have any recommendations as to how to use this guy a little differently, let me know your kits. Let me know how you use him. Put your recommendations there. Let me know, hey beta, I tried this kit out with him. When I say kit, meaning build, setup, what weapons are you using, what is best for this guy. My recommendations are what I've been able to do so far, and I've had about, I don't know, 10 games with him so far, all on platinum except 2 gold gameplays with him, and this is one of the 2. And every single time I've played with him, I've just been very, I don't know, I've just been very wary. Like, I keep on thinking in my mind that I could be using somebody else, and that's not good, There's always got to be something that will keep you involved in a character, and I'm not as involved with this guy. I'm really not, and normally I try to be, but I'm just really not as involved. I don't know if you guys are noticing all these explosions that I'm doing on the Ravagers and everything, but it's definitely the way to go, guys. Disruptor rounds, really, really good. And Incendiary, it's just really, really good. Also, cryo rounds are really, really good on him too. You pop some cryo rounds and use this Incinerate, you get some good explosions also. And they do a lot of damage. Now, I don't have the details on the kind of damage that you get. All right, but they obviously do a lot of damage, and with the Incinerate also, that is doing lasting damage on the enemies. Well, that's a good one, especially enemies like this, like brutes that have tons of armor. Alright guys, so here we have the objective. A lot of the teammates were doing it so quick, so I just kind of focused on drawing the enemy fire away. I will do that sometimes depending on who I'm working with. I noticed that the team right away, they went for the objectives. So I thought that was pretty cool because yeah, I'm playing with randoms, I don't know these guys, and sometimes the randoms would just go around not even doing the objectives, but these guys were really on it. I don't think any of them knew each other at all. They didn't have mics, and they all came in randomly into the room. But it's like everybody, look at the devices. I mean, if you look at it, everybody is doing their job. So I pretty much said, all right, let me go and then keep all the aggro away from them. And here we go, guys. Look, have to take cover. You just have to. I mean, I run around quite a bit in this game, as you noticed. I mean, this is pretty much, I would run around a little bit more on gold if I had another character. I mean, I'm still running around a lot with him. Oh yeah, got a nice little melee to the face right there. Alright, but anyways, I would run around a little bit more with him, but I don't know. He's just too flimsy. He's way too flimsy. He's so flimsy, Bioware. If you're watching this, Bioware, please just give him more shields or something. Because I mean, guys, his shields are so low that even if you put like a shield booster, cyclonic modulator, I mean, you're wasting it. It's just so low. It's so low. Wow. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys also realize that I do appreciate you guys. I think you guys are awesome. I appreciated all the names that you guys submitted. They were freaking hilarious. I was having a good time with it, and and whatever, guys. I mean, I hope that you guys get to enjoy the Omega DLC, get to have a good time with your friends and family on this Thanksgiving. I think in Canada, Thanksgiving is a month before us. I don't even remember. And in the UK, I don't know if you guys, because Thanksgiving, well, it's a different holiday. You guys probably are not doing that over there. But alright, well, guys, I really do hope you enjoy it. And the Vort Engineer, although he is okay, I would recommend the other Vorchas, like the Vorcha Sentinel because of the grenades. The Vorcha Soldier is really good. I mean, he's got his flame and he's also got Carnage. So those guys I would recommend more. If you really want to rock a Vorcha, I would recommend rocking one of those guys. It feels kind of strange having a Vorcha without Flamer capability, but I guess that's because we already had those two Vorchas in the beginning who did have the Flamer, and they're, I don't know, they're decent. Their Flamer power is good. The new Geth Trooper Soldier's Flamer is better, but hey, his Flame is still pretty good also. So yeah, guys, I will do my best to bring you guys another gameplay with him on Platinum, and I did have a few other gameplays on Platinum. They were just, I don't know, they were not worthy. I mean, because he was just getting dropped left and right, and I was just learning what weapons were best with him, and whether he could really handle being a shotgun class or SMG class, or But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you, and you winners, I have already reached out to you, or if I have not, I will. Happy Thanksgiving, and Invader